Yay! You can't see us, but you can see what's on the screen right there, and we are ecstatic to see that
Woo!
number actually happen on our channel. So, this is an impromptu live. How you guys doing? Josh, Marianne, not Marianne and Josh. Just to
Just
clarify.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Um, I want to thank you guys for hopping over. I know there's a lot of other shows going on right now, so if you don't make it here and you come back later,
That's okay.
totally cool.
This
with
was not
us.
planned, so.
No, we were actually in the middle of dinner, and it's like 2000, gotta
Okay,
go
we're
live.
gonna go.
So, um, I just want to throw a shout out to you guys, man, and say we appreciate you. Paul Knoll, you've been following us for a very long time.
Yeah.
Special shout out to you because, yeah, you've been following us for a long time. Gypsy Road, thank you. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you for supporting us and helping us do what we're trying to pull off. So we really appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
Megan.
Hey, thank you, Megan.
We definitely appreciate that. Ronnie.
Ronnie, hey.
Yeah. Ronnie, you always have a special part in our heart because
Yes.
we've had some of those conversations that just really hit home for all of us. So
2000 and the camper.
yeah,
It kind of happened at the same time, almost, didn't it?
sure did.
Hey,
Laura,
Laura.
I promise I'm going to go watch your live stream. I'm sorry I haven't got to it yet, but I promise we will go back and we will watch that stream. So throw that out there. I don't know how to pronounce that. Forgive me, I don't know how to
I know
pronounce
cryptids.
that. Yeah,
I can try. I can try.
hey, cryptids?
Ioterrora? No, that's not it. Tiarora. Tiora? That's really slaughtering it, I know. Hi from New Zealand. I'm sorry, I totally messed that up. I know I did.
We promise we do want to know how to pronounce it the correct way.
Yeah.
So
I totally slaughtered that.
anything you can do to relay it to us so we can pronounce it correctly the next time,
That would be good.
we will get you on the mark. So,
I probably shouldn't have tried that.
Yeah, today's been a great day, Dreamer.
Thank you. Good to
Definitely
see you.
appreciate that. I could probably sit here all day and go through a lot of these chats, and I probably will here in a minute. Um, but for those of you who don't know by the title and by what's right here and by what's sitting up here, uh, we really do want to thank you. For those of you who have been around since the early period of our channel to people coming in just now and just looking at us for the very first time, uh, thank you for coming in and just showing us the support and showing us the love that you guys have been doing because it's been motivation. You guys have really pushed us to keep going, and there's been a few times where we were kind of looking at each other saying, should we be doing this? Should we be doing this? And
Yeah.
then we'll turn around, we'll read
It's a
some
lot
of
of
your,
work.
we'll turn around, we'll read some of your comments, we'll watch what you're saying in the chat, and then it's not even a question anymore because we know you guys appreciate the content we're putting out, and we're working harder and harder to get better content put together. Uh, Sean Cody.
Hey, Sean.
Um,
Thank you.
absolutely. I'm excited right now. I'm totally charged. I'm totally amped up. Um, 2000 seemed like it was a long ways away for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were doing challenges earlier on, months ago, of hey, I'll do this if we hit this peak, and I'll do this if we hit this goal. Fortunately, I didn't have to do the majority of those challenges because I would have had to jump in the frozen lake. That was one. I was supposed to wear either a dress or a skirt. That one didn't happen, thank goodness.
He was not looking forward to that one.
I still don't think anybody would want to see that. But, with that being said, and really to kind of to push the facts a little bit more, sorry, we have a child in the back area trying to be quiet.
Children are never quiet.
But back in early on when we were doing our channel, we were we were doing it for fun, but we also wanted to do it for full time. So we wanted to make this our life. We wanted to make this our living, and we wanted to be able to fund the road trips. We wanted to be able to, pay our bills on top of going out and almost getting arrested for being places we weren't supposed to be. That did happen. We didn't get arrested, but
Thank goodness.
we got in
It was
trouble.
bad enough.
Yeah. Um, and a lot of you guys are there every single time we go live. You are there every time we release a video or do a premiere. You guys are there no matter what, no matter when, no matter how. And that really shows us how much you guys are enjoying what we're doing. Always trying to improve, always trying to get better, always trying to make the cuts so it's a little bit easier to flow through the whole video. Trying to deliver to you guys what you can enjoy without boring you to death with some of it, because it can get kind of boring sometimes, even with us in the same room as each other. I know it's hard to believe. I get it, but it's all right. Exploring with Shane and Kelly. I'm on my way home.
Friday.
Cool.
Nice. I hope you are driving carefully, being safe.
Mm-hmm. But again, our channel started originally. Our channel started us just jumping in the car, driving around, seeing what happened, and that's where the love the journey started from. Because we'd go out every day and we'd just find something to enjoy, no matter how annoying traffic, the weather, below freezing, and you're out there trunching through the snow. Hello, Vibe Cat. He's the noisy one on the other side
From
of the
the
wall.
other room.
But,
On your way back home from work. That's what it was.
oh,
Well, thank you. Still be careful.
yeah, absolutely. But our earlier videos, it started off with us going out and doing Randonautica videos.
Mm-hmm.
It had to do with us going to places that we'd never been before and didn't know what we were in for. Loving the journey and then just making the most out of it that we can. And a lot of people really started enjoying that. And we wanted to show everybody that we were so much more than just Randonautica. We wanted to explain our past and explain that, we used to be in the paranormal field for a long time. So we understand what it is to go out and do paranormal investigations in haunted locations. We knew what it was like to be in that environment. And then urban exploring, and then all the other stuff that we started putting together. It started getting a little bit overwhelming for a lot of you guys. And for those of you who stuck around wondering what direction we were going to go next, huge shout out to you. But we are more than just one thing. We are more than just Randonautica. We are more than just ghost hunting. We are more than just urban exploring. We are more than just learning about Bigfoot. And so we kind of wanted to take you on the journey on different directions that we go on a regular basis. And here we are today, sitting at 2,000 subscribers.
Yay!
You guys are coming in, watching our videos, supporting us, being there for us. I told you, I'm excited, so I'm talking a lot and really fast. It's just like I can't even say a word. So
that's okay.
Do you want me to breathe for a minute?
It's all good. I love this. I'm still just kind of, I don't know if shock's the right word, but I'm really thrilled that we're here. I remember back in January going from 500 to 1,000, and that just kind of blew us away right there. We had a couple other challenges between there and here. Partly it was YouTube changing how it did some things, and really threw a wrench in our little growing business. But yeah, it's really awesome to say we finally made it, because this last 1,000 seemed like it was a lot harder than the first 1,000.
It definitely was
for various reasons. But we're learning a lot, and we are so thrilled to have all of you guys with us, because we couldn't be among better company at all.
I agree. And I mean, our road trip that we did in May, even though it got cut short halfway through,
Yeah.
we still got to hook up with a few of you. We still got to sit there and talk and just interact face to face. Go get something to eat. Wander around pawn shops and rock shops, stuff
That's my
like that.
favorite.
Um, and we're still going to be coming out. We're still going to be hitting the rest of the route and probably doubling back through the first stretch. Yes, for those of you who don't know from our family vlog, we released a video earlier today about a trailer that we acquired. It's going to be a fixer upper. We're going to have to fix some things on it to get it roadworthy. But we're going to be taking that vehicle with us, or that trailer with us, this time when we're doing the road trip across the country. Um, just because it's cheaper than a hotel. We're not going to wake up in the morning to some weirdo staring at us through the windshield, telling us good morning, sunshine, because that is creepy. Um,
Twice.
and her ankles were swollen up to the size of grapefruits.
Weird, huh?
It just wasn't.
It was weird.
I mean, we did it anyway. We
Mhm.
we did it, made it through it. But with the trailer, it'll be a little bit more. So when we stop, we can relax, unwind a little bit, and elevate her legs so they don't swell up. And we understand that the gas is going to be
Yeah.
a challenge because we know that it's going to be expensive with gas to do the trip. So we have some ideas in place. We're talking about doing auctions, and we're talking about doing certain other things as well to try to make sure we have enough money so we don't get stranded halfway through. Then going, oh crap, what do I do? Um, and I've also been watching a lot of videos on how to repair that trailer, and I'm surprised at how simply constructed they really are.
Way simple.
I never thought it would be that simple.
Yeah.
So I have most of the tools. I just need to save money and get the materials to do it. And I think it's going to be pretty epic by the time we're done. Um, but it's going to take money. I mean, just ordering the skirting for it is going to be a pretty
It's
penny.
pricey.
But um, now, one of the things I do want to point out is we do have a very special guest in studio with us today. And if you have been watching our family vlog channel, you already know who this special guest is going to be. So, without further ado, I think we're going to introduce our special guest.
I'm not sure that one got released yet.
I
Just
thought you
so
did
you know.
both of them.
I don't remember if the second one got.
If you haven't, if it's
it
not
might
there,
not have got there yet.
it will be there. But we're going to introduce our special
I'll
guest.
give you a preview anyway.
She handles the releases. I just upload them. Now, this little visitor came to visit us today, unexpectedly. And
Isn't he cute? Look at that. Say hello. Tweet tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he sweet?
I stepped out of the backyard, out to the backyard this earlier today. This little guy was sitting in the lawn just staring at me. I walked up to it. I sat down next to it, and I was like 2 feet away from the guy. He just sat there staring at us. And so I got up, had the kids go get mom. Mom comes out and sees it. And
He didn't even blink when I came out. I was like, "Is that even real?" I mean, like, what's wrong with him? He's not blinking.
mm-hmm.
He was pretty stunned.
And he was just sitting there. So mom noticed that he was injured, or she. I haven't checked. So she picked it up and has been getting it water and been feeding it and keeping it downstairs with her in the office. For the most part, he just sits there, and sometimes when she gets up to move away, it'll run down the hallway to the dark side of the hallway.
Yeah, it does.
But taking it outside a few times, and yeah,
got it some water. There are some perks to having a mealworm farm in your house because this little guy reluctantly got some mealworms from my hand. He didn't want to eat, obviously, from my hand, but he did because he was starving. So that'll help him get him some good rest and stuff. But I'm thinking one of the neighbor cats got it, and we kind of got him scared off because he was a little bloody around his mouth. But he's recovering. So
Yeah.
we'll keep you updated on this little guy
So
or girl.
maybe we'll do like daily updates on one of our media outlets with a little picture or something,
Yeah.
so you can see. But yeah, he's
Sweet, huh?
falls asleep in her hands, and she'll hold him and put mealworms up to his beak, and he'll just munch away and hold up a bowl and drink out of the bowl. And
So that's a good sign.
so it's eating and drinking. Not very noisy. I haven't heard one noise out of him yet. But we'll get him back to health, and we'll get him to the point where we could let him go and let him be on his way. But he decided to come pay us a visit.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Um,
He's my new office assistant.
Yes. Now, if we could train him to keep the kids away.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah, especially today.
Yeah.
Huh. Especially today.
So, thought we would introduce what kind of bird is that? It's a robin.
It's a robin.
So, they're not.
He's a juvenile because he's got these little specks on him still right down there.
So, these aren't the kind of birds you'd put in a bird cage and hang in your living room. These are ones that need to be free to survive. But we're just helping him get back to health.
Yeah.
He's not fluffed up, so he's not stressed. No. She's been working with him for quite a few hours. So
Yeah.
he knows that we're not a threat, giving it water, giving it food, keeping it warm. He did jump in the pond.
Yeah, he did.
So Marianne had to grab him.
Had to rescue him from there.
But yeah.
I'm trying not to handle him too much just because I know he's going to go back out into the wild, but he does need to eat and drink, and I'm not going to just leave the mealworms running around the house. So
Name him Tippa.
Hey! You want to be our Tippa bird? We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
Robins might be mean, but this one isn't.
No.
This one's just chill. So.
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
Nicole wants to know, are his wings okay? I think one wing is hurt.
Yeah, this one right here, he's kind of favoring it a little bit, and so we're just kind of letting him do his thing. I checked it out very gently. It didn't seem like it was broken, but it might have just been dislocated. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to let him do his thing, but I'll keep an eye on it. He lost some tail feathers in the fight, apparently, so he's not going to get much lift.
But you're good, right?
But he's good. Or she, or it, or whatever.
So we hope you like our special guest today. We didn't even plan on it until like 2 minutes before we went live. Should we bring the bird? Yeah, let's bring the bird.
Might as well.
There's the bird. So, maybe a hairline fracture. Poor thing.
Could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Their bones are so tiny.
See, Texas says you can contact the wildlife department. They'll help you.
Ours is special. But there is a lady that has a bird rescue somewhere around this area. But we'll see how it goes. If we get into issues, it seems like he's perking up, so that's good.
So we're gonna keep you updated on that little guy. We'll also be keeping you updated on the trailer as we go through and do what we do.
Yep.
Paul says the bird seems very content with y'all.
Yeah.
Keeps giving me the eye, but you know.
And I won't look at you.
Don't make eye contact. See? Every time I look at him, he turns away.
You keep scooting everything. Get away from me.
So.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, it was definitely interesting. There was a week ago, I think.
You're good.
About a week ago, I stepped out in the backyard and I saw a deer. He about slid off the chair. So.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
But yeah, we saw a deer in our backyard just out of the blue, and this is not an area where you see deer down here in the city. You see them up in the mountains and stuff, but no,
Mhm.
there's a deer in our backyard just chewing on the leaves and doing its thing. And it's like,
Of course, our neighbor has a peach tree, so that probably helped. And we have a pond.
yeah, maybe. But
Yeah.
well,
Drought.
all the time we've lived here, we've
Never.
never seen a deer
Mm-mm.
in our yard.
No.
So,
Nowhere near this area.
but yeah, so here's one thing that I want to offer you guys, or not offer you guys, but put out there for this 2000 celebration party thing.
Woohoo!
Um, I want to put an offer out to you guys. Whether you're new or you're old. Um, let me rephrase that. After she's done laughing.
Okay, I'm good. No, I'm not. I have a bird in my hands. I really can't go anywhere. Okay, all right. Continue. Which one
Okay.
are we? Are we new or are we old? Okay. Shh. Daddy's talking.
Okay. Let's try this again. Whether you're new to the channel or you've been with the channel for quite a while, you can still vote. What we want to offer is we want you to let us know what one of our original locations from one of our original videos that we put out do you want to see us go back to? Not just that, but what do you want us to do at that location? So, I mean, we could be talking about the Pinwheel Cemetery. We could talk about the Skinwalker Cemetery. We can talk about the tunnel.
Is that up until the season finale we did?
Um, pretty much just anything local. So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it was the first. I don't know how many videos we did before our trip. Any video before our trip.
Before May.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any video
Anything
before
before
our
May.
trip.
All right.
So cute. Have a favorite icon to date.
Don't even try.
So
Oh, he did it.
right in his little nest.
Nice.
Very cool.
I'm getting him trained.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put up a thing in our community tab where you can go and you could vote for where you want us to return to. I see a lot of people commenting in there already. I saw the tunnel. Could have swore I saw another one.
I did too. Where'd it go?
Contact page.
Uh,
Tunnel with the board, with the flying board. Yeah, that was
oh, that's what I saw.
the comedian with the lights.
Don't step on him.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it.
Cool.
It's just cruising around the sound booth. But we're going to put it up on the community tab, and you can vote for which area you want us to return to. And on the comments underneath of that, you can tell us what you want to do at that location. So whether it be a necrophonic session, a flashlight session, if you just want us to do an explore.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. Dowsing rods, 30-minute alone challenge. We are letting you guys tell us what you want as far as a video, and then it's going to be a voting system. So whatever gets the highest amount of votes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep this open until the end. He was trying to get higher, but didn't work. We're going to keep this open until the end of the weekend, so that gives everybody enough time to go and place their vote. And it also gives everybody enough time, if they haven't seen the earlier videos, go back and watch the earlier videos so you have a better idea of where you want us to go. And also look at some of the recommendations other people have and go back and check those videos that they're referring to. So
I'm excited.
Paul says all the above. Okay, one location. Let's start with one. I saw something about members. I'm sorry, I was
Oh, yes,
talking
I
too
saw that.
much.
Is that because you were a member? What?
I'm not sure who they were referring to.
I'm not sure either.
Oh, so cute. Have I don't know.
I come today. He's back in his nest. Yay!
Um,
Stay there.
sorry, we're squirreling. One Bonnie is saying, "How about the Estes?" That could be what we do. Um, again, we're leaving it up to you. This is the 2,000 subscriber celebration. We want to give it back to you. We want you guys to tell us what kind of a video, where you want us to film it, and what you want us to do while we're there. The highest number of votes, that's what we're going to go do. And so we're putting our butts on the line. So just keep that in mind. I mean, I saw that tunnel with a board in it. Remember, we found that board in a cemetery. Tried to go back to that cemetery, and that was sketch.
Yeah.
Sketch Magoo.
It was very sketch Magoo. It was.
Um,
It was really creepy.
And then on top of that, even that more recent video, that Screaming Tunnel we did,
Mm-hmm.
we could go back there and do an Estes inside of that tunnel. That would be creepy.
Except for you hadn't picked from the older ones.
Well, we'll include the Screaming Tunnel.
Okay.
Just because that's
As an
a new
exception.
one. So yeah, we're going to put our butts on the line for you. And if you want us to do a 30-minute alone challenge, we will both do it separately.
Yeah.
So if that's what the overall
Because that's what alone is.
if that's what the overall vote is, we will do it at the same location, but we'll just do it separately. So don't think we're going to cheat and we're going to do it together. So just putting that
30
out
minutes alone. Means alone. Alone.
Okay, go ahead and keep going.
Alone. Like one. Singular. No mas. Okay, I'm done.
She just told me I have no ass. Did you hear that? No ass.
That's not what I said at all.
That's what I heard.
That's not what I said at all.
I'm offended.
Whatever.
But yeah, so again, I can't tell you guys enough how grateful we are for everybody that's helped sharing our videos. We're learning more and more about YouTube. We're learning more and more about trying to make the best thumbnails for people that aren't familiar with us to actually want to click on it. We're also learning more and more that it helps the more you guys share our videos out there on other platforms like Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and there was another one that I'm drawing a blank on.
TikTok?
TikTok, no.
We don't have
we
it.
don't have a TikTok.
No, I'm just saying if they do.
Well, even TikTok, anything you guys have. I mean, when you share it out, more people come in, more people find out about us, and more people follow us, and it really helps our channel grow. I'm going to be doing more videos over on the family vlog in relation to like things of the bird, remodeling the trailer, things along those lines. So if you're not subscribed to the family vlog channel, go over there and subscribe too, so you see those videos. It's a very small channel. I don't think it's even at 300 subscribers yet. I think we're sitting at
25 or something.
225. So it's not very big. Shouldn't get bombarded with ads.
Mm-mm.
At least not because of us.
Mm. Right.
We're going to keep pushing. We're going to make things happen. Reddit, yeah, if people have Reddit, absolutely throw it on Reddit.
I would love to know how Reddit works. I can't ever figure that out.
Bonnie says overnight camping live stream. Put it on the table. Love to give love to y'all. Thank you, Carl.
Thank
Hendricks.
you.
Hi, Jen.
Hey.
And I know I'm going to be really repetitive with a lot of this, and part of it is because new people are coming in that didn't hear what I said originally, and so I repeat it. So our little visitor is kind of cruising around, doing his thing.
Yeah, he's all right.
Probably wants to be held again. Thank you, Gary, for the congratulations. Appreciate
Thank you. Thank you so much.
it. But again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are bringing back more of the Randonautica videos. We are going to be doing more of the Scaranoia videos. We are going to be doing more of the intention videos. So a lot of the people that came in early on in our channel when pretty much everything we was doing was Randonautica, we are bringing those back. We are going to go out and do them. Just be aware, sometimes we'll be driving around for 3 or 4 days before anything happens for us to share with you. So
Yeah.
we'll see the differences between the different apps and see if maybe one app has better luck putting us in cool locations versus another. On top of that, I want to point out that this Sunday on our Sunday Fam Chat, we are going to be doing a special giveaway to one of you.
Yeah.
We're going to have a small assortment of things that we want to be able to send to one of you. So we're still figuring out the details on how we're going to put this together and how we're going to have somebody picked for this giveaway, but we want to give something back. We would love to hook everybody up with a package of special gifts and stuff from us. Unfortunately, we're just not there yet because that could get quite expensive, and we're still trying to figure out how to fix the trailer. So we'll get there. Maybe we'll upload some things that you guys could print off if you guys want. I don't know.
Hey, Lisa, thank you so much.
Gary, Bonnie wants to know what kind of trouble they can get into. They can get into trouble. But yeah, I think we did have a couple more people just pop in. Do we want to re-show the guest, or should we just let the guest kind of do his thing?
Yeah, he's chilled out for a minute.
Okay. For those of
Don't
you
stress him out.
who didn't see the guest, we have our Robin sitting in the sound booth with us right now. Just chilling.
Yep. He's recovering from whatever injuries he had. I don't know. We just came outside and he was injured, so he's our new house guest.
Just until he grows up enough to where we can boot him out the door and he can fly away.
Yeah. Kind of like kids.
Oh, Terry, thank you.
Oh my goodness, you're so sweet. Yay.
Heck yeah. We got some more videos to upload for members as well. So
Yes, we do.
Working on that. I mean, I've been working on editing. Yeah, we're not going to talk about editing right now. But yeah, so Sunday Fam Chat. This Sunday we're gonna have What the Paranormal on with us, and we're gonna do a special giveaway to one of you guys that is following us. This is our way of saying thank you. Paul, hey Josh, I'm not pressing it. I would love to get it from you personally, but
Do you remember the bolt? Oh, the bolt.
yes, we still have
yes.
the bolt. Yes, we will get it to you.
And we brought it on our original trip to hand it to you personally. So, no, we still have it.
We still have
have
the
it.
bolt.
It's got your name on it.
It definitely does. We made sure that we hung on to that because I made a promise you're going to get it, and I'd rather deliver it personally too. So again, once we get a couple things fixed on the trailer, once we get a couple things fixed on the Jeep, and we figure out gas, because pretty much that's all we need for this road trip is gas to do all the driving and everything else. Don't have to worry about hotels anymore.
Yes.
Might be nice to get a burger once in a while, but
yeah,
I could live off ramen noodles for 3 weeks. Couldn't hurt. And yeah, I can't say enough. Thank you guys. Thank you. I mean, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yep. This was all you, so thank you.
Yeah.
We really love you. We appreciate y'all being here and all your support that you've given us and the encouragement. It means a lot. This isn't easy on this end. I mean, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and it's a lot of work. it's a lot of work. So thanks for helping us get there.
Yeah, I mean, our channel is like a few other channels out there, but not a lot, because a lot of channels it's the one content creator, and we're a team, so we work together. Sometimes we kind of like two positives, and we'll zap each other away, because I don't think, I just do. Sometimes that works, but sometimes that doesn't.
Sometimes it works really well.
She usually thinks things through, and she hesitates to just do it. I didn't say you don't do, but she hesitates a lot.
I'm getting better,
And so,
but I'd like to think things through.
so there are times where we will be rubbing each other a little bit wrong, because I just want to go do it, but we got to plan it out. But I don't want to plan it out. Let's just go do it. Then we end up going on a road trip in May.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works. Paul says thank you for the content and just being you.
Thank you.
If y'all ever in Georgia, hit me up. I'll feed you.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to Georgia. All you have to do is throw down the food. And I'm ready. Ramen noodles, remember.
Ramen noodles.
I'm
That's
saying,
what you're going to get too.
well, what's funny is I just had ramen noodles for dinner. So just sort but, you know.
Because my puffy pancakes just made it out of the oven right in time to start this. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, we're going to be putting it on the community board. We'll probably do 2 different polls to make it a little bit easier. One poll of what location you want us to visit or go back and visit from our earlier episodes, and a second poll of what you want us to do at that location. So that way we can break it down to know what the location is and what you want us to do at that location. And we will make it happen. If we can do a live stream while we're there, we'll throw in an extra little live stream and film. And if we don't have good enough phone signal, we'll just film it, put it together, and upload it to you guys. So if you want that tunnel where the board flew up 15 feet in the air, we can do that. If you want us to go back where we found the bird feathers, the imprint in the snow, we can do that. Pinwheel Cemetery, yep. The Skinwalker Cemetery, yep. There's one place that we cannot revisit. Most of you who have followed us probably know
why.
where we will not be going back to, but
So that one won't be there.
so if we see that one come up on the list, we'll politely just remove it.
That's an automatic decline.
That's an expensive visit. Different kind of rubbing, Bunny. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. North Carolina, you still coming to? Yeah, Lisa, we are definitely going to be coming and seeing you. I mean, you have done so much for us. You have supported us in ways that just have been above and beyond even anything we could ask for. So,
oh yeah,
you are definitely
we're still going there.
Key spot for our trip. So don't think we're not coming to see you, because
we are.
We are. Even if it's to sit in your driveway and just yell at you through the window, Lisa, we're here. Is this Lisa's house? She's next door. Oh,
Okay.
Sorry. Could happen.
That's funny.
But yeah. Have fun then run. I'm sure I saw another conversation going on. Paul says, hey, if you would have made it here, you would have been fed and bedded in a
I
low
know.
bed, but stuff happens next time for sure.
Absolutely next time.
It was a very hard, very hard decision for us.
So hard.
We were sitting there with Rochelle for hours, going back and forth and just weighing the pros and cons. And
do we risk it? Do we not? What do we do?
And honestly, if we would have had the camper last time, I think we probably would have risked it more, because we could have just pulled over with our camper and we at least would be okay wherever we were at until we could go to the next stop. But we're here. We got a trailer. I need to do some work on this trailer. I have never worked on a trailer. I didn't even know the trailer's framing was with little 2x2s or 1.5 by 1 3/4. I didn't know
Yeah, they're
that's what the
tiny.
walls were made out of, but I do now. I bet you, if I had the material to do it, I would be able to tear that down to the frame, redo the subflooring, redo the electrical, redo the plumbing, rebuild the walls, the top, new skirting on it.
Hmm.
I would be able to tear it down and rebuild it with what I've studied and with what I already know. Because I already know plumbing, I already know electrical, I already know. I think the only thing I might be a little skeptical about is with the propane lines.
Oh
I
yeah.
would probably have somebody check the
Yeah.
stove. I'd probably have somebody check the oven
Yeah, that's
and that
smart.
little furnace thing in there because they could probably figure it out, but that's something
Blow up on you.
that I'm not experienced with. Sparks of the paranormal. What's
Hey,
going
brother.
on? Gary says, we know each other from your channel and a lot of others as well. Hmm. So I'm not sure why you're sorry.
I don't know.
I must have missed something. Oh,
Yeah.
it's because they're talking. He's talking to
They're
Bonnie.
talking. Yeah.
Gotcha. No,
Tear
talk
it up.
away.
Tear it
Have
up.
fun.
It's good.
Carry on your conversations over there. You're not. Have fun. That's what this is all about. And love the journey. Um, but yeah, so like I said, our trailer, it does need some. Oh, Misty, you are awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, we have brought back the toilet paper donation fund. So every time we get a
Yay!
donation in, she scores some toilet paper.
And I'm going to need it because I'm getting pooped on by this bird.
Every $5 gets her 3 squares. So I'm just putting that out there in case you guys want to donate to the toilet paper fund.
Or the bird pooping fund, because right now that's what it is.
Well, that's what the toilet paper is for the bird.
Just for today.
The birds poop too.
Yes.
Tony the Rock Fams. Hey, Tony. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. But what I was saying is, this trailer, 30 years old, it's going to need some work. Looks like somebody tried to do some work to it, but they really didn't know what they were doing because I could even spot it, and I'm a guy who's never even worked on a trailer. But when you see certain things, you don't need to be an expert to say, that isn't right. So, yeah. The Bog Roll Revival. I'm going to have to Google that one, unless that's another conversation.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Never know where that one's going. New journeys and love the experience. Terry, when are y'all going to have another auction? I missed the last one.
We need to figure that out, don't we?
They're asking.
I know. Should we do it on one of the Sunday fam chat slots?
I think we could.
It'll probably be in a couple of weeks because we're booked out so far. But I'll let you know.
And we actually have some cool stuff from our places that we've been to.
And we have stuff from last time we didn't get to that were epic.
Mm-hmm.
That we didn't get to, yeah.
Paul says, dude, you got it. Propane isn't hard, but like you said, if you don't know, I'll get someone that does. The trailer didn't look half bad. Recovery.
No, it really didn't. I mean, it's just old, and there's things that do need to be updated. Like where a deer's butt went through the side. So, but it's functional, and that's what matters. It's fully functional.
For me, it's more a matter of finding all the spots where it's going to be
leaks.
Leaking, because especially along the front, where the trim goes down, where the siding is, it's so mangled and so smashed up. It's not sealed. Mm-mm. And so I can guarantee you a good rainstorm, the inside of that will be very wet. So as long as depends on how much wood on inside the walls is rotted, will depend on how much wood I have to replace, or if I have to replace the whole wall, or the floorboards if I have to replace those because of wood rot.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know until I take that skirting off and actually see. I want to get rid of all the fiberglass insulation and put in foam insulation. Um, if you hadn't seen the video, the lights that they have inside that trailer, we turned them on and they were on for maybe 15, 20 minutes. And they were so hot.
They were freaking hot.
Marianne went over and looked at one of them and it got so hot it actually melted a little hole in the cover of the lights. Yeah. That's a safety hazard to me.
Yeah. It's melting them.
I'm so proud of you too.
Love the company, sweet person. Thank you so much, Misty.
She just wants to see me toilet paper you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But so I mean, there are safety things too. We need to check the axle. We need to make sure the axle is in good condition. We were told we'll probably need to replace the tires on it because, as it was explained to me, tires on a camper aren't by mileage, but they're by age because campers can sit for a long period of time and the tires can start to get cracks and they can start having issues. So I don't know about that yet. I'm not going to just run out and buy tires, but I'm going to make sure I understand that element.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if I can address the leaking concern, then I think we'll be okay for the rest of it, at least for now. And then go in and do more of the customization and some modifications later on. So, I mean, it has a bathroom, it has a shower,
yay!
Has a water heater, has a stove.
We don't have to worry about the portable bath wipes anymore.
That's true. Just the tank sanitizer stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
But,
don't forget a ceiling hatch in the trailers so you can defend against the zombie apocalypse.
uh-huh.
I'm right there with you.
And see, Paul says the leaks are your first concern. And see,
yeah,
that's another concern is because from looking at the trailer and even in that video, I didn't do a lot of close-ups on a lot of it. On the driver's side of the trailer, there's a big bend in the siding. And the guy explained to us that a deer tried to jump between the trailer and the truck, clipped the front of the trailer and whipped it around and his butt hit the side of the trailer. So there was a big dent in the side.
yeah.
But then he told me that he redid the front section of the trailer. And when I was looking at it, the siding was pulled away from the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So you could see bare wood right there.
Not good.
And the corner trim, I can't remember what you call it, but the corner trim that goes down it was all bent and squirrely. So I guarantee water is getting in there.
Yeah.
Only way to fix it is to take everything off, replace the skirting, and
retack it down.
Use that sealant tape, tack it down, use that other tape sealant stuff. And so, I mean, it has some work to do. It'd be fine as long as it doesn't rain. But we all know how that goes. So,
right.
Yeah, and we'll remember the ceiling hatch in case we have 3 hatches.
3?
Those little vent things.
Yeah,
There's one
3?
in the bathroom, and I thought there was 2 in the main area. I think there was one above where the bed is. And then
maybe.
So, yeah. And be armed. I mean, Bonnie hooked us up with some good power. So, could have a big of a watt. Yeah. Well, we were thinking about LED bulbs, but honestly, I'd rather just get a whole new fixture with LED lights instead of sticking with those old fixtures. The LED panels that you can get now are so cheap that it's just easier to take that down, put a new one on. We looked at the marker lights, the turn signal lights, and things like that, and those are really dim as well.
They're really dim.
And he even replaced a couple of them, and they still look really dim. So I'm thinking about pulling those off and using LED lights for that, so at least they're brighter and easier to spot. Again, that for me, that's safety, especially when you're driving at night. I want to make sure that they're nice and bright and easy to spot. The tires do not seem weathered.
They don't look it.
I looked at them really close. I didn't see any cracks. I didn't see any signs of issues, but again, I want to just get them checked by the people who know what they're looking for and make sure that that's safe. Yeah. So we're planning.
Yep.
I'm not afraid to take it apart and redo it. It's just acquiring the materials. Because the siding alone, I looked up the pricing of that. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty penny just to get the siding.
Yeah.
And then for the trim, and then that special tape that
The
they use
butyl.
for sealing. So we have ourselves a handful of work, but I'm not afraid.
No.
And I'll post videos on the
I think that would be, yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun.
other channel so you can see the progress. And then you'll have a solid trader to work with. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, then I'll probably end up selling it and getting another one because we want something bigger with more room.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not.
We can do
LEDs for sure, though.
We could do a giveaway. Everything LED. That's going to save so much money and power. If the camper is rocking, I'll hook all the LEDs to a strobe light so everything's just flashing.
Oh, jeez.
But anyway, I see a lot of people are starting to drop out now. I just wanted to hop in. I want to thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for sharing, liking, watching the videos, subscribing, and just sticking through it with us. Even when we make a bad video, you still stick through it with us. We know there's a couple of videos out there that you're like, what the hell are they doing?
We've had the same thought. It's okay. We're getting there.
Yeah. But yeah, keep an eye out for the community tab on our channel. We'll be putting it up here shortly. 2 different polls. Okay. Remember, one for what location you want us to revisit, one for what you want us to do in that location. So if you haven't seen very many of our older videos, go watch some of our earlier videos. Audio sucks. Cameras all over the place, but we were having fun. So just roll with it because we did. And sorry, I saw sell it for something bigger. We've loved you from the beginning. So. Thank you again for all the congratulations
Thank
from
you.
everybody. We really appreciate it.
We couldn't have done it without you. And don't forget Sunday, because Sunday's fam chat's going to be awesome with a giveaway.
A giveaway and hanging out with What the Paranormal.
Must be present to win.
Must be present to win. Must bring present to win.
That's not what we're doing, but
Super chat, super sticker. By the way, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but there's something new coming out on YouTube called a Super Thanks. I have no idea what it is, but I hear it's coming out on YouTube very soon for a lot of different content creators. So keep an eye out for something called a Super Thanks. Don't know what it is. Until next time, we love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you soon.
have a good night, guys.
Bye.